Before the start of this episode, I would like to give a trigger warning. We will be discussing the topic of child abuse in this episode. Welcome to the new episode of my podcast. This episode will be different than all of the others because, as you can hear, it's in English. And that's because I have a guest here today with me who doesn't speak Czech, but the episode next week will be in Czech again. My guest today is my boyfriend, Danni.
Hello.
I also have two furry producers here that are running around and making sounds because I'm cat sitting for my friend currently. So you may hear some sounds in the background, but it's just the producers making sure that we are okay.
Don't panic. It's okay.
Today's episode will be different because it's not scripted at all. And we are just gonna be talking mainly about conspiracy theories because...
Off the top of the head, baby!
Because Danni is really into conspiracy theories, probably more than anybody else that I know.
That's fair.
But we will see what he has to say.
Well, I am no expert, but I have watched a YouTube video once or twice.
So I would start off with the question, Danni, are you a flat earther?
Okay, so first off, what is a flat earther?
Do you believe in flat earth?
Yes and no.
Okay, tell me your arguments.
Well, I like the idea that it can be hidden from us, the true scope of the world. I think it's quite romantic, the idea of it. Well, not really romantic, but you know what I mean. But I do think the earth is quite a bit larger than we're told. We're not supposed to be able to see long distances over the sea or whatever, but in a lot of YouTube videos I've seen, certain cameras can zoom in over 20, 30 kilometers away to a different beach or something and see ships that have gone past the horizon. You can't see them with your eyes, but if you zoom in with a camera, they're still there. They didn't go down. They just went straight out because there's a vanishing point.
Yes.
I saw an experiment done with that in a long hallway. The guy sets a phone up at the end of the hallway and a light at the other end of the hallway. And he lowers the camera slowly, and at a certain point, the light just vanishes. And there's no curve, but it just disappears.
So that would explain why the boats that we see are just disappearing into the sea?
Yeah, and why in certain high-altitude balloon footage, there doesn't seem to be a noticeable curve. Well, there is a slight curve, but it should be a lot more. Now, do I think we're on a big plate supported by 4 elephants inside a glass dome? No.
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 I thought you were going to say yes.
Maybe I was. No, that's a bit much. But I do like the idea of it being hidden, the true scope of it. Admiral Byrd said in a TV interview in the 1940s, I believe, that there was a continent the size of America undiscovered beyond the South Pole, and that no person was living there. It was just fertile country and full with natural resources.
How was it undiscovered?
Well, that's kind of it. I don't know. It was beyond the ice.
Behind the ice?
Beyond it.
Beyond it.
Yes.
So are you talking about the ice wall?
The famed ice wall.
Yes.
In the flat Earth map, it's like a petri dish. The ice wall is all around it.
Yeah.
It's like an infinite plane. Yeah, that's a bit much. I don't think that's true at all. But I do like the idea of there being land beyond the South Pole, rich with natural resources, which would explain why you can't go to the South Pole. I mean, you can go.
You can go there. People are going there.
But normal person can't just go there and walk. They will stop you and they will use lethal force if necessary. At a certain point, they're just like, no, bro, you can't go here, bro.
You can go to the research station and find even job there. But
yeah, but not beyond.
But if you can't walk to the South Pole, I don't know. I don't have the information for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some stuff on YouTube and on some conspiracy forums.
What did they say?
That there's an ancient alien god buried there, and it's the source of the world's evil, like Pandora's box. I don't believe in that. That's a bit much.
But flat Earth, you're not sure.
No, flat Earth has negative connotations. It makes people think, oh, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Yeah.
But giant Earth is the more apt description, I think.
You mean not specifically something about the shape of the Earth, but the notion that there may be something that we didn't discover?
Yeah, more continents that are undiscovered because powers that be are hiding the true scope.
Oh, we're going to the powers that be.
Yes.
That is our next topic that I wanted to talk about, and that is the Illuminati. Maybe some of them are already listening to my podcast. Hopefully not.
You do have one listener from America on a device that is unknown in a city that does not exist, according to the analytics.
Yeah, so if it's you, you're in the Illuminati, hello, and thank you for listening to all of my episodes.
Shout out to Area 51.
Shout out to you. Probably you do speak English because you live in the United States, so we probably listen to this one as well.
It's Bob Lazar, isn't it?
It could be Bob Lazar, but I don't think he speaks Czech.
No, probably not.
So what is your stand on Illuminati? Because to me, that's one of the conspiracy theories that I believe the most, probably.
Oh, definitely. Me too.
Because I've been to Luxembourg, and this guide was telling us that there are clubs that are only for the elites, and people are not allowed to go there unless you're the top of the top. Whoever knows what's going on there. I mean, the atmosphere was kind of creepy. I don't know. There is a super creepy building in front of the parliament. You cannot really go inside. It looks really crazy. And it was supposedly built by some company that I think that what they are doing is just managing money for the super rich people. There's supposed to be golden toilet there, and it's like a whole building, but it's like a piece of a psychedelic art, and it's the weirdest thing that I have seen. You can just see through the front window. And then I tried to Google it because I knew the name of it, but Google wouldn't really show me anything.
No, they're in on it.
Which was so weird. I remember that I was Googling it a while ago and I saw some pictures, and then I was Googling it a few months ago and I couldn't find anything or any information. And I had to go on DuckDuckGo or something like that to Google this building. It was so weird. Like, why is it not on Google search? If it's like a piece of art, why don't you want to have it out there? There may not be conspiracy about this building, but it's just
super
so
weird.
It is really weird. So yeah, what do you think?
I think there is a ruling class that is untouchable from generation to generation. The same people seem to be ruling everywhere in the world. And they seem to be untouchable, sort of. And they just have all the power in every country. It's all a big club and you're not in it. That's the phrase.
You do know somebody who is a Freemason.
I do. Shout out to my brother's father. Not my father. He's my half-brother. He's a Freemason in Iceland. True story. I've asked my brother and he said, oh, it's not really a real Freemason stuff. It's just an excuse to get drunk.
As far as your brother knows.
Maybe he's sacrificing children and eating goats. Maybe.
Or sacrificing goats and eating children.
I didn't want to say it. You went there.
No. Nothing like that.
No. The term Illuminati is it's a pop culture meme now.
It gets so popular, people don't take it seriously anymore. If it's true, then it's good for the Illuminati if people are making fun of it, right?
Now, the Illuminati, the group, was disbanded in the Middle Ages, right?
Supposedly.
It definitely is still operating under a different name. Illuminati, the Illuminated ones, right?
Yeah. What about the Bohemian Grove and the videos of it?
No, Alex Jones videotaping the cremation of care, I think it is.
Cremation of care?
Yeah, when they prayed to a giant Moloch statue.
It was like an owl, wasn't it?
Yes, it's the owl. According to some insider information and leaked emails, they do all worship Moloch. It was an ancient Babylonian god, I believe. Basically the devil, demon god.
For people that don't know, what is supposedly happening at the Bohemian Grove?
So it's like a retreat for the most powerful people in America and around the world.
In Europe as well.
Maybe
Iceland too.
Maybe the president of Iceland is like, hello guys, I am here for the The murder and the hot dogs.
I brought you some pilsa from Iceland. Some fiskur.
I have some malt and fiskur. Yes. No, he's not invited. He's not cool. No.
What about the Prime Minister?
Prime Minister, definitely. I'm getting kind of, yeah.
Bohemian Grove.
Oh, yeah. So it's like a retreat. They go there, they frolic in the woods. According to Nixon, it's a real sexual experience.
An orgy or something.
Yeah. They have orgies with young waiters and waitresses, kind of like sex workers.
That's just like from a movie, isn't it?
Yeah, just run around naked, getting drunk, eating food, worshipping a weird owl god.
Oh, that reminds me of the movie White Eyes.
White Eyes Shut?
White Eyes Shut, yeah.
Yeah. What's the director's name again? I forgot.
Whose name?
The director. He faked the moon landing. What's his name again?
Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. Apparently, he made a 4-hour or 3-hour long cut of the movie, which was screened.
You mean Eyes Wide Shut?
Eyes Wide Shut, which is about the ruling elite and how they kidnap children. And the ending of the movie is alluding to the fact that they take children, use them for their own amusement.
So he made the longer version of the movie.
Yeah, which was screened in front of people, and then he died shortly after. Or was he killed?
Oh, so that's another conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
That he revealed way too much.
Yeah.
How did he know? First of all, this guy is supposed to have faked moon landing as well.
He was probably in the know. Hollywood, Tom Cruise. He was the star, and if anyone's in on it, it's Tom Cruise. Come on.
Well, Tom Cruise is in the very infamous Scientology
they treat him like a god.
Church. I mean, it's a cult. But they call themselves a church, and he was trying to make it very famous, as far as I know. And from all the documents that I have seen on Scientology, is unbelievably bad how they treat people. If they don't behave, they just lock them up in pretty much prison, and they do that. Nobody does anything about it, seemingly, because it's religious freedom.
If you leave the church, they will harass you day and night, even kill your dog.
He was in the movie, right? White Eyes Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut, yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
He was the main character.
Yeah. And Nicole Kidman's father was a rumored pedophile.
Really?
Yeah, he was an Australian man who... Now, I don't have the facts. This is just off the cuff. But as I remember, he was accused of pedophilia and died pretty infamously.
Well, pedophilia, it's a medical thing. I think what you mean here is molesting children, which can be done by people that are not pedophiles.
Yeah, like...
as well, because,
he's not accused of being attracted to minors. He's accused of actually molesting them. And so, and she is the daughter of a really rich guy with his...
Nicole Kidman
with power, with a lot of power, and accused of molesting children. She was in the inner circle as well.
Rich guys with the power molesting children, that reminds me of somebody, the filthy rich, Jeffrey Epstein. That's maybe another conspiracy theory. Today we are jumping from one conspiracy theory to another. That's just what this episode is gonna be.
We're shooting straight from the hip.
There is no rhyme or reason. If you haven't watched the documentary on Netflix, Filthy Rich, I would recommend it, really, because it's just crazy what was happening. He was taking pretty much children.
Probably at the oldest, 14.
Yeah.
Or younger.
He was
probably
molesting them. The police knew about it, and they didn't do anything about it. And he somehow had a lot of money and somehow had a lot of connections with Prince Andrew, was it?
Yes.
Prince Andrew.
Bill Gates. Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, the Clintons. Their pictures. It's not something we made up. Or it's a conspiracy, really. This is a fact.
He literally had a private island as well.
He had a private island where he would take the girls and they couldn't leave. And then he would just molest them there. Because a lot of the girls, they thought that they will just give him massage or something, as far as they said. But no. And I guess they were also desperate for money.
And he flew them to his private island all the time. The flight logs are pretty public.
And he did have a lot of money, but doesn't seem like people really know how he made them.
Mm-hmm.
He was locked up in a prison because I guess it was getting a little bit too obvious.
Him and Ghislaine Maxwell were to protect the more powerful people. They were sent away, the providers of the children.
That's where the conspiracy comes in, because he died and supposedly he killed himself, but none of the cameras were working.
But there is also a picture of the body on the gurney, and it has a longer nose than he does.
Mm-hmm.
It has different shaped earlobes. Mm-hmm. And in my opinion, it's clearly not him at all. I think they faked his death and he's still living because he probably had so much dirt on the most powerful people in the world.
They had to make him dead and get him out of the public eye, give him different identity.
Yeah. There's a theory that he lives in Israel now. Not sure why.
Why Israel?
Maybe he's Jewish. I don't remember
it's
why.
It's very possible.
Well, Epstein, yeah.
Could be because of the name. Well, I don't know.
This was the theory that I've seen on forums, that that he's living there now in anonymity, in a mansion somewhere, big fuck-off mansion.
It's well known that one of the girls accused Prince Andrew.
And Prince Charles, the king now, Andrew is his brother.
Okay, so he was the son of Prince Philip.
Yeah, and the queen. Yeah, he's got some cozy job now in the new regime.
I have heard that because of the scandal, they kind of pulled him back a bit from the official role because it was not a good look for the royal family.
Did you know that he was accused of sexual assault, I think it was? I don't remember if she was underage or not, but she
I think so.
She did say that he was very sweaty and like coming onto her, like groping her. His defense was, in the Falklands War, he was injured, and as a result, his body doesn't produce sweat anymore. This is his actual response. He was never in any combat.
How does he live if he doesn't produce sweat?
Yeah,
he's not a dog.
Yeah.
How does he cool himself off? Does he just pass out every time? How is it even possible that you don't produce sweat?
He's just a terrible liar. And
the girl that accused him, that was on the island of Jeffrey Epstein, she had a picture with him, and he still denied that he had anything to do with her.
Mm-hmm.
But there is literally a picture. But there's still no repercussions for him.
No,
as far as I know,
the elites are untouchable.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a picture of, I think it's John D. Rockefeller. It's one of the Rockefellers with his finger looking down on Charles before he was the king, pushing his finger into his chest. The caption is, "The real people in charge, you don't know who they are." He's telling Charles how it is. And Charles looks like a beaten dog in the picture.
Since we are at the royal family, there's a lot of conspiracies there to uncover.
Are we talking reptilians? Lizard people?
Yeah, tell us about how the queen...
David Icke was right?
How the queen, who is unfortunately dead...
R.I.P.
R.I.P. was a reptilian.
Well...
So maybe she's not dead. Maybe she's on a ship somewhere.
Maybe she shed her skin and became a lizard again.
Yeah. So where does this lizard theory come from?
As I recall, it comes from David Icke, right?
Uh-huh.
He got really famous in the 90s for saying that the ruling class in the UK and around the world were all
reptilians. Like alien, which are alien reptiles.
And I have watched a really long interview he did with a witch doctor or something, an African holy man called Credo Mutwa, who has supposed inside knowledge of the reptilian nature of the world. He has knowledge passed down from generations, from father to son, father to son. He's seen the reptilians with his own eyes. He claims he has. They're ruling pretty much everything. Well, David Icke, according to him, they're all lizards.
So Obama was a lizard?
Obama, Trump? Clinton. Well, maybe not Trump, because they all hated him so much.
Oh, so maybe he was the only one that wasn't a lizard.
Yeah. That would explain.
So the queen and the whole family of the queen are lizards as well, then?
Yeah. I mean, they all do have a lizard-like quality in their faces. It may be the inbreeding.
I think it may be the inbreeding.
But they're not the real royals, are they?
Oh, yeah, but that is not a conspiracy theory, right? That's the real truth, but nobody ever talks about this.
Their last name isn't Windsor, it's Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. They're German. They're not royalty. Well, not English royalty, at least. Maybe Germanic royalty, who knows?
So how did it happen that German family became the Windsors?
I wish I had prepared this. But this is off the cuff, baby! But the Virgin Queen, she died. She was, as I remember, she was the last one chosen by God, the bloodline.
Mm-hmm. She never had children.
Yeah, so the crown went to some of her relatives, someone like a cousin or something. Yeah.
It was somebody who married into the family.
Yeah. And what is it, George? Elizabeth's father, right? He was first cousin with Kaiser Wilhelm, I think it was, of Germany, and some other king.
So it was a royalty, but not the British one.
No, Henry V, Henry VIII, those kind of royals, the real kings, they're long gone. The bloodline's dead. It's gone. Yeah.
Another conspiracy theory that I like to listen about when it comes to royal family is about Princess Diana and her untimely death.
I heard from someone. Maybe it was a forum.
You saw a YouTube video.
Maybe it was a 5-minute YouTube video narrated by an AI. Maybe.
Maybe.
She was freaked out because Jimmy Savile, he was friends with Andrew and Charles. And he was a notorious, disgusting human being who raped children in a cancer ward. He was a monster, and she did not like Jimmy Savile.
You mean Princess Diana?
Yeah, Princess Diana didn't like him. So maybe she saw something.
What did we want to say about Princess Diana is there's a lot of conspiracies about her death. She supposedly wrote a letter that said that she was scared for her life. Could have been because of that, or I don't know. A lot of people are theorizing.
I have heard
about it.
A rumor that she was alive when the first responders got to her, and that she was given a fatal injection, that she was responsive and actually conscious, and she was just killed.
From the stuff that I heard, it's just that the damage to her body was too great, and she was dying for a while there. Some people say that, again, it's a conspiracy theory, that maybe they were trying to make her injuries worse. Some people say that there was a flash of light that blinded the driver. But the truth still is that the driver had too much alcohol in his system.
He was being chased,
to be
chased by paparazzi.
He was being chased. There is also some white car, a Fiat, that he was supposed to hit, but they never found a car.
I think she was killed by Lizzie.
Lizzie the lizard.
Lizzie the lizard?
Lizzie the lizard.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
Don't take us too seriously, please. But why would Elizabeth kill or let Diana be killed?
Well, she had left Charles, right? Well, she was in love with a very rich Muslim man.
Dodi Al-Fayed.
Yeah. Some have said that the queen didn't want someone who was considered to be like a princess in the public eye, even though she wasn't blood related to the royals. But she did share children with a royal. So she was an extended family. So they didn't want her to taint that by marrying someone outside of the royal family.
That's what is being said a lot. There are also some theories that she might have even been pregnant. According to the information that I listened to today from another podcast.
Oh, so it wasn't YouTube?
It was a podcast. They did a test and she was not pregnant. As with everything, we don't really know. And we will never know. I would also like to talk about the pyramids.
I'm salivating now.
Used to be a common knowledge that, yes, it was the slaves that built the pyramids. But it doesn't seem to be humanly possible to do that. Even in the art history lessons, the teacher told us that they still don't really know how they did the pyramids. There are theories, but it is very difficult because the stones, they're made so well that you don't even fit a sheet of paper there.
Yeah, and they're all unimaginably massive and heavy.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
many tons and tens of tons.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest rocks.
Was it really the common Egyptian people who built them? Is there something else about pyramids?
I liked the ideas of Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson.
Mm-hmm.
They think that the pyramids and the Sphinx are a lot older than common knowledge would say. According to history books, ancient Egypt was 5,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think that's possible because there is water erosion on the banks of the Sphinx. According to them, Randall Carlson, who's a master builder, well, they both have master's degrees and PhDs.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is an expert in erosion.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the Sphinx is at least around 10 to 12,000 years old, because that's when there was sufficient rain in Egypt to actually form the water erosion on the bank. So the pyramids, they're probably even older than that. You can't date stones. They can't just measure the stone to see how old it is. Not like wood, you know. They think, I think so too, that the ancient Egyptians stumbled onto this ruin of a greater civilization way, way, way more ancient than they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of built around their great monuments and then built their own shitty pyramids, like the bent pyramid.
There is a bent pyramid?
Yeah, it's wonky. It's like a third grader drew it.
You think they copied?
Yeah, they tried to copy it with way smaller stones. And the quarry that made the blocks in the pyramid is 800 kilometers away. There's no possible way that they could have moved that. 10 guys, 20 guys dragging a 30-ton stone? Nah, bro. They're all perfectly cut, then lifted from the quarry with precise angles. Even to create the ramp to build the pyramid, they would have used millions of cubic meters or something like that of dirt. How would they even do that?
Would have been extremely hard.
I think it was more ancient people. When the cataclysm, I think it was 11,800 years ago, something like that, when a comet hit the ice sheet over Greenland, which covered the entire northern hemisphere of the world. It unleashed unimaginable amounts of water all over the world, and there was a global flood.
Like the one in the Bible?
Yes, which is, incidentally, is probably where the flood myth in countless regions, they all have a flood myth. And that's probably where it comes from.
Also, Atlantis could have been how it disappeared. Just was too low. Just disappeared underwater.
Google a Richat structure. Richit. It's in Mauritania. It's the Eye of Sahara.
Do it.
And it may be Atlantis. Maybe not. Could be.
It still looks cool, even if it's not. But back to the pyramids. What do you think, or what do the conspiracy theorists think that the pyramids were for?
A lot of them think it was an ancient power plant.
Power plant?
Yeah, an energy station. There's a lot of water and natural cave formations underneath the pyramid. Something about the movement of the water generates static electricity.
Yeah.
And some of the stones are really conductive.
Can't Egypt use it nowadays?
If they knew how to use it, maybe they could. But it's lost knowledge. And the idea of the pyramids being a tomb, I don't think so.
Why? I do not think so.
There is the big coffin or
sarcophagus
in there, but there were no mummies found in there. There are no bodies. There's no hieroglyphics in it. There are no soot marks even from the builders making the inside of the pyramid.
There is no soot. They worked in complete darkness. Don't think that happened. Or they had light somehow. But how?
Either they were cats and they could see in the dark, or they had electricity somehow.
Even the cat doesn't see in a complete darkness.
No, yeah. Napoleon, he spent the night in the Great Chamber. He told his men to leave him alone. He spent the night in complete pitch black darkness, and he really tripped out there. He saw some psychedelic experiences. It really changed him.
I think that's because of the deprivation of senses.
Yeah.
There's probably no noise at all from outside. The walls are so thick. Then there is no light. If you're long enough in an environment like that, you will just start tripping.
Maybe there was some leftover static electricity as well.
Would that make you trip?
I'm no expert. No, I don't know.
It's just the conspiracy theories. It's not like we know anything.
No.
Take it as it is. We are just throwing ideas out there for entertainment.
For the Czech people, we haven't checked the information.
It's a conspiracy theory. It's interesting to talk about. There may be some truth about it,
Yes.
but also maybe not.
Yeah.
And maybe we are completely wrong.
Maybe it was aliens.
Maybe it was aliens. That's my favorite theory about the pyramids, is that it was some ancient aliens that gave people of Egypt some kind of a wisdom. And then they made gods out of them.
Remember I showed you there are images of people holding handbags in ancient cultures all over the world?
The gods are all holding the same object, which looks like a handbag.
In the Middle East, in Egypt, in South America.
Yeah, also pyramids are not just in Egypt. They are in other cultures too.
Cambodia, there's a lot.
Yeah.
The step pyramids in Mexico.
How do you have the same idea, but you're not connected at all?
In Pumapunku, in South America, and also Machu Picchu, there it is,
Yeah.
They have giant stones that are on the bottom, and then the more recent buildings, the rocks are on top of that. It was quite clearly built on top of an older structure. The giant rocks are massive, and they all fit together so well that you can't put a hair in between them. They all have weird shapes, and it seems like they were made out of some kind of polymer, like they were poured into a mold. And that's how they were fit together, like some kind of ancient concrete.
That's very possible. I think we don't give enough credit to the ancient civilization.
No, I don't.
There's another thing that you also told me before, that there's a theory that it's like a cyclical thing. We think of our ancestors as not so developed as us, but maybe that's not true.
There's a good book by Chan Thomas, which is a pseudonym. It's a book that was declassified by the CIA, but it's been redacted though. There are pages missing. The Adam and Eve story, I think it is. It's about the apocalypse and the rebirth. It seems to be a cyclical thing that's happened multiple times. Society is wiped out, and it starts again with just the survivors, which are not the people in the biggest cities and biggest countries. It's the tribes, people that live outside of main society.
Primitive nations that live somewhere completely cut out of the society.
Yeah.
Still a couple of those on the earth, very secluded.
People living in remote regions, they would survive because they're really high up and they somehow escape the cataclysm.
Is Iceland gonna be able to survive?
No.
No.
We're sinking now, actually.
Iceland is sinking.
No, it's not really sinking, but it's a worry that the coastline is going to be underwater in 200 years.
Really? But it's so high.
Yeah.
So high up.
300 years. We don't have to worry about that.
Is there something you would like to add to the conspiracies that we were talking about here today?
Just find out for yourself. Don't believe people, what they're telling you just because they have power or they have higher education. Maybe they don't know shit. Just find out for yourself.
Don't believe Icelanders what they are telling you.
Maybe I'm full of shit.
I don't know if I should ask about the elves now.
Oh, well, I don't really have elf experience. And I've never seen an actual elf. I did see a pathway into the lava fields while driving past it. My eyes weren't focused. I was just drifting away, thinking of nothing. And suddenly I just saw a flash of a corridor into the earth with torches along the way and carved steps into a lava field. And as soon as I saw it, it went away.
There is this park. I love it. It's beautiful. It's in a town close to Reykjavik. It's called Hellisgerði.
Ah, no, I know what you... Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
And it's called the Elf Park. I've been there and I loved it because Hafnarfjörður was the first place where I lived here in Iceland. And the lady in the cafe told me that sometimes she had kids coming to her saying that they have seen the elves. And I asked Danni about it, and he told me he has an experience.
I grew up right next to the park. I lived in the street right next to it up until I was 6 years old. Kind of grew up there. But I had a recurring nightmare of being stuck inside a cave there, being pulled down, the cave closing in, and really felt dread anytime I was near that particular cave. Something I didn't remember until I went there with you was that there's a certain part of the park where I'd feel bad. I can't explain why. I don't remember what happened there, but every cell in my body just screams at me, don't go there, run away when I'm right next to it. It just fills me with dread. I really don't know where the cave in my dream is from. But I just don't remember. But maybe it's that place. Maybe I was abducted, taken in, and I clawed my way out. Who knows?
Or they just rejected you because you're a ginger.
Yeah, they're like, ugh. It tastes bad.
No.
But one thing about the elves, don't let Icelandic people fool you. We don't really believe in elves. 80% of Icelanders believe in elves. That's not true at all. We say that for tourists. It's like Santa Claus.
If I was a tourist, you would tell me.
Yeah, I'd be like, yes, I've seen the elves. Yes, of course. I've met them. But I sort of believe in them because I've had weird experiences in that park. And I've seen some stuff.
They may not be like the elves that you think about as the elf. It could be some interdimensional being.
Yeah. They're not the jolly creatures that Icelanders kind of make them out to tourists. They're not good, the elves.
They are stealing children.
Yeah, they're very violent in the old tales. They steal you. They won't give you back. They take things from you and they take your children. They're little demons, basically. So when a child is like, oh yeah, I saw an elf, the adults are like, oh fuck.
That's not good.
No, they're like, no, it was probably a ghost because that's a better idea in their head. My child saw a ghost. It's better than, no, he saw an elf because we don't like elves. If they do exist. Yeah, I'm not sure, but kind of think they do.
We were walking past that rock that looked like a woman.
Yeah.
The other day.
In pitch black darkness.
Oh my, it was creepy. It even looked like it was kind of moving because when you walk past it, of course, the angle changes. So it really looked like a crouching woman. There are a lot of rocks that look like faces and stuff like that.
And if you hear an animal in the middle of the night and you see a weird rock that's moving.
Yeah, or seemingly moving. It's in the dark.
It'll make anyone a believer.
And people didn't have that much light sources in the dark. Maybe they had a little torch or something.
People went missing all the time in lava fields.
There can be a hole there and you can just fall.
Yeah, there's just a hole in the ground that you fall in, you get trapped, and no one can hear you because it's far away from people, and then you're never found.
Yeah, and then they say these people were taken by the elves.
Yeah.
That was it for today. We made a little tangent, but I just really like talking about the elves. It's really interesting to me. Thank you, Danni.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Is there something you would like to say at the end?
Stay woke, bro.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's very good.
The truth is out there. Seek it.
That's it for today's episode. I will see you next time and keep your mind open.